In case you missed it, friends, Ms. Mystery was testing out Princess Moon's latest invention, the Youth Glow 3000, which was supposed to be the most amazing, super spectacular skin treatment on the planet, but was actually a time machine.
It says March 7th, 1910. It's me, Kitty.
Stranded in Hollywood in 1910, Ms. Mystery uncovered the origins of the movie industry and how Hollywood became Hollywood because Thomas Edison, the guy that invented the light bulb, was also kind of a meanie. Now, she's somewhere else. Let's find out where. Or should I say, when? Oh, wow. Ms. Mystery, you're in Boston, December 16th, 1773. And this isn't just any night. This is the Boston Tea Party. And no, they aren't going to just all sit around and sip tea out of fancy cups. These men are colonists, but at this time, there is no United States yet. This land is still controlled by England, also called Great Britain, and ruled by King George III. And let's just say, people aren't too happy about that. For years, Britain has been making laws and taxes that the colonists hate. And one of the worst ones? The Tea Act. It let the king make tons of money from these people all the way across the Atlantic Ocean. And they don't even get a say in things. No taxation without representation became a slogan, people said, but it was time to do something about it. And on that night, a group of colonists known as the Sons of Liberty disguised themselves as Native Americans, boarded 3 British ships, and dumped 342 chests of British tea into Boston Harbor, completely ruining the shipment.
Hey, wait a minute, is that a redcoat spy?
Oh no, Ms. Mystery, they think you're a red coat. That's code for a British soldier, called that because, well, they wore bright red coats.
No, my coat's blue, actually.
Well, that's a good point. Let's get back to dumping tea.
Nice. Quick thinking, Ms. Mystery. And as it turned out, this tea dumping party wasn't just a fun little protest. It set off a chain reaction. King George was not happy. In fact, they punished Boston by passing the Intolerable Acts, laws that shut down the harbor, took away local government control, and sent even more British soldiers to the colonies. But instead of giving up, the colonies got even more united. They formed the First Continental Congress and started preparing for a fight. Tensions were at an all-time high, and by 1775, the British decided to crack down hard on the rebellious colonists. And whoa! And you know where I think we are now, just a few years later, on the night when the first major battle of the Revolution was about to begin, the night of Paul Revere's famous Ride. The British were so mad by this point. They were coming with a small army to seize all the colonists' weapons and arrest their leaders, like John Hancock and Samuel Adams. But a guy named Paul Revere got word of it. And legend says he rode from Boston all the way to the towns of Lexington and Concord to warn everyone about the British troops. According to the story, Paul Revere gallops through the countryside, warning everyone, "The British are coming! The British are coming!" Well, it's a great story. But guess what? It might not be totally true. The famous "British are coming" line? Total myth there for sure. First of all, he didn't yell anything. This was a secret mission. Revere's story got famous because of a poem written by Henry Wadsworth Longfellow in 1860, almost a century later, right before the outbreak of the Civil War. It was a desperate attempt to unify the country around patriotism, right when it was breaking apart. But in reality, it may never have actually happened, or at least as dramatically as all that. And fun fact, if we quickly skip past the signing of the Declaration of Independence on July 4th, 1776, when the colonists first officially claimed to be the United States of America, and the war officially started and come to a stop on April 26, 1777. Did you know there was actually maybe a female Paul Revere? And her story may actually be even more true. Her name was Sybil Ludington, and she was just 16 years old. She also heard about the British Army coming and rode twice as far as Paul Revere was claimed to ride in order to warn her father's militia of an attack on Danbury, Connecticut. Some historians now think Sybil's ride was more legitimate because there is actually a mention of it in the family records of George Washington. He was the head of the colonial army and went on to be the first president of the United States. It's said that he went to Sybil's house and thanked her in person for her bravery.
Hey, Miss Mystery! It's us! Milo and Mia! Hi, Miss Mystery! There's another portal for you. It will be there in a minute.
Oh, there it is, Miss Mystery. The portal. But oh no! It looks like something still isn't right with the time machine. And back at Milo and Mia's house? What the what? Who's that guy?
It's Abraham Lincoln.
Oh yes, the 16th President of the United States. But where, or should I say, when, is Miss Mystery?
Don't forget to like and subscribe.